It's harvesting. Okay, so we can harvest. We know that, but will it plant? Alright guys, for today's video we're going to be doing something a little bit different. As you guys know, you're able to do this. Right? You're able to drive a combine basically as fast as you want on a semi-truck. Today's video, we're going to see how far we can take that. Okay, we're going to try and do multiple things with one time. Basically, I want to see what can you all put on that semi-truck and what can you all harvest. So anyways, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to buy the equipment we're going to need. So basically the idea here that I want to do is I want to try and get as many things onto this trailer as I can possibly fit. So first of all, we're obviously going to need a truck. I think we're going to want to go with the electric one just because it's got the CVT, which is a little faster. Yeah, it's the only one, CVT. Gets up to speed a little faster, which is nice. So we'll get the big engine on it. We want the biggest, baddest tires we can get. Everything else should be fine for this. Okay. And now the important part here is the trailer. I don't know which trailer is going to be the best. This one, I wish I had stats on how big these were. I don't know if that one's going to be wide enough or if it's any wider necessarily than these other ones. I don't think these are wide at all. So I think I want to try, I don't think this one's very wide. So we're not going to do that one, and that in the back's getting in the way. So we're going to try this big one here. I think the beaver tail is going to be our best bet. At least for loading it, it's probably going to be easiest. Okay. And then we're also going to try and put a fertilizer spreader on it, and we're also going to do a harvester. So I need a tractor. I can put this all on one tractor, I think. So if I go to something with the front PTO, we'll max out the horsepower, obviously. I don't think I want to go wide tires on it. It's just going to be a pain. This should work. Okay. So I'll put the fertilizer in the front, and I'm going to put the seeder on the back. So now if I go to the seeders, I'm going to go with this big one here because this one self-plows too. So we're going to try this. We're going to see what we can all get on this, get to work. So I think I can put all of this onto there pretty easily. Now the question is for me at this point, I need to buy fertilizer. What harvester is going to be best for this? I'm not sure. We'll figure that out. I need a fertilizer spreader as well, so that will work for that. So first, let's get this rigged up because this is going to go on first because it's a beaver tail. Okay, so first, this is going to have to go on the front. And I think I can just strap these things down. If I can just get this to drive slightly on the back, we'll be in good shape. Let's get this guy up. Okay. Let's fill this all up here. Fill that up. There's some fertilizer. I'll fill this thing up as far as I can do it. So the reason why I picked this planter here is because it directly seeds. So this might work. I'm not sure if this is going to work. I know the harvester works. I've never tried this with the planter. And I know the fertilizer works. But if I can get them all to work at once, it's going to be sick. I should honestly be sending this up over at the field. We're gonna risk it. Okay, we're going to send it. So let's just get that in a straight line. I think it'll be easier to back this guy onto it, up to it, and I can just drive forward. Or at least I can just pull this thing straight out in front of it and back it on. And then I'll pull the beaver tail off, and then I'll put the harvester in the back that onto it, and then rehook up. That's probably my best bet. So let's get this lined up at least decently. Make it a little easier for him. Professionals only here, right? That'll work, but I think I want to give him a decently straight angle to go up on, make it easy as I can. Okay. Barely get this tractor up there. Perfect, just like that. That's all we want for the tractor. Oh, that's that harvester gonna fit though. Okay, I might drive this guy on after actually. We're gonna do that. We'll put him in after. So I need to disable that. So let's Q. Oh no, I don't want that. I need to switch when I want to hold here, and then we will hit Q. Detach. Oh, wrong button. Okay, so that's off. Good. That's the first step. So now we got to get a harvester that'll fit on that thing decently nice. Let's look through them here. I think the modded one might be the best. I think it's the smallest, right? Because we got a couple options. This one's pretty small, and I think this modded one might be smaller. So I think this is the one we're going to want to do. We could put the big motor on it, the CVT motor. We'll buy this, okay. And then we need the header for it. This one's bigger, this one's bigger. So we'll buy that. So that should be big enough. Should be good size. We'll see though. So the key to this, guys, is you got to make sure that you have your automatic engine start set to off. It's a big factor here. Oop. Like I said, still getting used to the piece. Okay. So now I'm going to want to back this puppy onto that trailer. Which I think I'll be able to pretty easily here. Oh yeah. This will work. Oh yeah, that's a good size harvester for this. We'll back it on dang near perfectly. Okay, I'm gonna back it all the way on, and then we'll reconnect, and then I'm gonna pull it as far forward as I can. Okay. Now let's drive him forward. I think I have to be here, right? Because I got to be able to lower the header all the way down. Okay, so that should work. That should work. We will see, but that should work. Now, if I can just pull this guy up onto this enough to get stuck. Okay, we are gonna... Can I strap? Do I have straps? Fasten tension belts? L. Okay, we have movement. I actually don't think I need that fertilizer spreader, right? Because I don't, because this seeder comes with it. So this is gonna work. It's gonna work. I don't think I'm gonna need this fertilizer spreader. Let's drop it. We're gonna test it without. I have another idea we could use for that. We can always like pile that thing up here later, but we'll try it like this first. So let's get this guy all the way up on here. Okay, now they're tensioned on. Let's see if I can't pull these things. It's pulling. It ain't pulling well, but it is pulling. Okay, I'm gonna need to turn traffic off real quick because that is not gonna work. Traffic. Off. That's a disaster waiting to happen. I don't know. Maybe I want to use a different truck. We need more horse. We're gonna get the bigger truck. Biggest truck in the game, I think, is our best bet. Vehicles. Let's sell. Where's it at? Here. Sell that. Let's buy the biggest truck. If we're gonna get this to work, it's gonna need to be this thing here. I think it's this one, yeah. Engine setup with the big dog. Biggest trailer set we can get, all that stuff. We are good to go. I think that's our best bet. We could also try, if this can't pull it, what we can try next is getting the case tractor with the dolly. I know that'll pull it, right? It's only gonna go 24 miles an hour, which is better than nothing, but we might want the horsepower and the traction. We'll try with this first though, see how it works. Yeah, it's pulling a lot easier. The tricky part is that planter don't turn worth a hoot in the back there. Good gravy, this thing's long. I think this is going to work, guys. I really do. I should have got the big header for that harvester, but this is proof of concept. If this works, it works. I don't think I need to switch that unless I have to, right? If it works, we'll just know, hey, you can put the bigger header on here and you can get this thing going with a full setup. So, anyways, guys, I'll be right back when we get to the field. All right, so it's dawned on me that we're not going to have enough horsepower with that, so we're going to use this Klaus here, 653 horse in the tracks. I think we'll get a little better traction here. We're going to want a front weight. I think we'll buy that. And then we're going to need a dolly, which I think is... Where are the dollies at? I think they're down here, right? No? Dolly. Okay, we're going to try this. That truck just doesn't have the gusto. Right, it's not getting any traction. I was topping out at 8 miles an hour, which if I can only go 8 miles an hour, this doesn't do much good now, does it? I want to see what these puppies are capable of, so we're gonna get the big hog here. I did this one because it goes up to 32 miles an hour. The case may have a little more horse, but it only goes 24, so that's not really gonna cut it, right? If we're trying to get the top speed possible, I'm gonna go 32. Could you imagine harvesting at 32 and planting and fertilizing all at once? It's nuts. That's what we're gonna try and do here. Now the real question is, am I a pro? Can I back this dolly up? Oh, first try. Look at that, boss. All right, so we are golden here. Oh yeah, that's pulling a lot better. So I think we're ready to turn everything on. So if I go here, I want to unfold this. Okay, we're gonna unfold the seeder. That's gonna take a while. So we're gonna let that cook. This guy we're gonna unfold. Maybe. Oh, you just unfold the header here. Okay, so we can turn on the harvester. So she's cooking. She should harvest. Okay. And now this guy here, he should. If I turn that on and I lower that seeder, that should plant. Should. So we're gonna see if this works here. So now, if I just drive through here, in theory, it should pull this through. It should harvest it. Is this not ready to harvest? That would be a huge bummer, wouldn't it? Is this the right field? I bought a field just for this, I thought. Oh, it's not ready to harvest. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get this finished harvest. Alright guys, we're back. It's ready to harvest. We're gonna see how this works here. Gonna hop in and we're gonna take off. We're gonna see here. Oh, is this gonna work? Moment of truth, boys. Moment of truth. It's harvesting. Okay, so we can harvest. We know that, but will it plant? It's cutting through. Oh, I think we're in business. I think we're in business. I think it'll do it all at once. It looks like it's doing it all at once. Now, I think if you do this again, you're going to want to have your harvester. You're going to want to be a little bit bigger size, right? See, the interesting thing here is this thing's like, oh, it's because of the dolly. But anyways, that's crazy. It's actually working. Oh my goodness. Anyways, guys, so myth confirmed. You can do everything at once if you really wanted to. How practical is this? I don't know. I'm only going 5 miles an hour. You could probably optimize this a little better. Maybe if you had a smaller seeder on the back. But, you know, this works. And especially if you get the bigger header, you could do this all in one shot. 6 miles an hour, that's about as fast as the big harvester goes anyways. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, anyways, guys, that's all we got for today's video. Myth confirmed. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe. All that fun stuff. Peace out.